My life before coming into the clinic was very different and not in a good way. I remember it was about 10 years ago when I first came to the clinic, and before that I remember I couldn't sit down for more than about 20 minutes at a time. And I remember vividly studying for my exams in university in second year and not being able to sit at my desk while I was studying. I had to actually kneel on the ground because sitting for more than about 20 minutes I'd get this really sharp shooting pain in the lower right hand side of my back. So the quality of my life wasn't great in that regard. I couldn't play sports properly. I'd go to a physiotherapist for maybe 5 or 6 weeks. I'd be feeling a bit better, I'd go back to playing sport, and then as soon as I'd do something, turn sharply or try to kick, it would happen again. And then I'd be out for another 6 weeks or whatever it was. So I kind of got sick of that cycle. All the kind of things you take for granted when you can do them fine, I had to kind of manage the pain in that respect. So it was very different and not in a good way. Well, since I've been in the clinic, my life has changed drastically, and I've no qualms about saying that. I mean, I can do all the things that I used to be able to do before I had the back pain now, and I actually think I'm in better health now than I was before I started suffering back pain, you know, because structurally I just feel right. You know, I'm moving properly, I think I'm stronger, I'm faster with regard to playing sport, and I'm sleeping better, I get sick less. It's just, the difference is incredible. The thing I like most about the clinic is the atmosphere coming here, because obviously the adjustment is very functionally good for your body, but the atmosphere is extremely relaxing, which I think is good for your mind as well when you come here. So it's a great way of just, I always leave here smiling, basically. I always leave here feeling better than I did when I arrived here, and I think that's due to many factors. It's not just the adjustment itself, I think it's the staff. When you arrive, they always have a smile on their face, they're always very warm. The conduct with the doctors as well is fantastic. It's both very functional and informative because I have a scientific background, so I quite like the technical side of it, but it's also quite relaxed and easygoing. So the overall experience. I've had several chiropractors at this clinic, and they all seem to have a similar outlook on life and the way that they treat patients, because going to, we'll say, physiotherapists or doctors, it's very much focusing on exactly what's wrong with you. Whereas I feel with the chiropractors, they have a slightly more holistic approach, whereby they're kind of looking after your overall well-being, not just trying to treat your back or treat your neck or whatever it is. They find out about how's your life going generally, and if you've got other problems as well, they find a way to address them. Usually because it's linked to subluxation of the spine, but they find a way to link it all together. And I think that's unique with regard to healthcare. If someone was looking for a chiropractor right now, I would highly recommend them coming to Total Healthcare Chiropractic Clinic in Douglas, because the level of treatment is fantastic, and the way they go about their business, the difference it's made to my life. I mean, I'm kind of like a broken record when it comes to people, because so many people have back pain. As soon as somebody mentions back pain, I'm straight away going, oh, I go to this chiropractor down in Douglas and it's absolutely changed my life. And they think you're exaggerating, but when I get into the detail of it, it really has changed my life. I'm a different person now than I was before I started getting treatment, so I couldn't recommend this place highly enough.